I had a dream today where I was searching for cookies. These weren't some kind of special or even magical cookies, although you might think so, considering magic was something that was totally doable in this dream. Really, I was just there to spend no more than $10 on cookies, but somehow I was consistently getting teleported from the cookie shop to random locations of the world, trying to make my way back to the cookie shop to finish buying this $10 selection of cookies. There was one point where I was dressed in just my underwear, a cheap gray polo shirt, and I had the wrong helmet with me. It was as if the teleports were my fault, as if I were trying to get cash out of my wallet and somehow got teleported instead. Simple, innocuous actions were causing me to be completely somewhere else for no good reason, other than that's just what was going to happen, whether I liked it or not. I managed, after what felt like a week of trying, to finally get the cookies I wanted. Mostly after no longer trying to pick and choose and just go with my gut instinct. These were cookies I knew I would like, even though I had never been to the cookie shop before, because they possessed qualities that I enjoyed. But still, somehow, I managed to misplace my bike. So now I had these cookies, but I had to go get my bike too. I knew where it was, but somehow it just wasn't where I left it, which just added to the frustration. I made my way back to the shops near my college, although it looked more like the shops near where my old home was in Texas. And while waiting in a small bus station, my bike arrived. I took my bike back, replaced the helmet I was carrying with my actual helmet, and had a pleasant conversation with a new guy whose bike was attached to mine, even though his bike was $300 more than mine was. Made my way to class as if it were the next step in this whole process, cookies in tow, and I end up in class together with a guy I met at the bus station. The class is some kind of speech or singing class, but it's about performance or history. We're trying to read the material, but each student only has about 1/10 of the material, and we have to collaborate. The text came in isolated packages of paper, where we had to fold it open like a map and figure out where the instructor was in the text. So while the instructor is trying to teach, we're trying to figure out if anyone has the proper paperwork to follow along. One of the other students, surprisingly, was a coworker I only worked with for a few months, was really smug about knowing exactly where we needed to be on the pages we had available, despite the fact he was entirely wrong about it. Meanwhile, I'm eating these cookies, and they're a little dry, making this whole speech thing a little bit more difficult. But at least the cookies tasted great.